Welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. We are Jen,
Kyle,
Ben, Molly, Eli,
and we travel with our 4 dogs in our 1983 Silver Eagle bus. Come along as we show you America through our lens. Hi!
Hi guys.
I still haven't fixed that stupid thing. Oh, hang on. That's kind of blurry.
What stupid
Or is
thing?
that our lighting? Our intro.
Yeah, our lighting is definitely not
Yeah,
good.
our lighting's terrible. We're here. Okay, that's what we can hope for right now. Yeah, your Kyle's poor leg again.
Yeah, opposite leg, different joint. Yeah, my knee. I woke up in the middle of the night last night in excruciating pain. I think I have gout. I think I've narrowed it down.
Watch out for your dad's knee.
I think I've narrowed it down to, I believe I have gout. So I'm gonna be calling my doctor first thing in the morning. To hopefully get in and see him, get tested, and if that's the case, hopefully get a remedy relatively quick.
Yeah, it's always something over here. Honestly, it's been crazy. I'm gonna try and get a video out for tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, it's just been kind of wild. We got a car.
Yeah, we bought a new car. So we don't have to drive the van everywhere we go. So yeah, we had things going pretty good. I laid up all day today. Imagine I'll be laid up tomorrow because I really can't walk very well. So yeah, it's good times as usual.
Oh yeah, but let's get to some comments. Helen's here. Good day, Kyle and Jen, kiddos and puppies. Sending you all a big hug from down under Australia.
Chilly out there.
It is
some cool air coming out of
Ooh.
Florida, getting cool.
Darren says, "Hey all."
Darren.
Sterling's here. Says hello, everyone. Kimberly in Connecticut says hi, y'all. Stacy Lowry says hello, all. Kim says, hope everyone had a nice weekend. I don't even know where the weekend went. I did yoga today with one of my good friends I hadn't seen in a while. And then I went to Armature Works and had a little bit of me time. I've learned that that's something that I have to do. I've got to get out on my own, in the world, in my own energy. And it was just, it was so awesome because I love going out and talking to people and meeting people and just being a bright spot in the world. Today we go here says, hey everyone. Helen says, good day everyone. Hope you're doing great. Debbie T says, good evening, Jen, Kyle, kids, dogs, mods, and everyone else.
See you, Debbie.
Anna Key says, hi. Hey, Anna. Roplex Gaming fan says, hello. Are you in the USA? Yes, we are. We are in Florida right now. Stacy Lowry says, hello, Jen and Kyle. Hey, Stacy. Luna 4 says, hi. Hey. Robbie Reed says, hi from Oregon.
Hey, Robbie. Hope you're well.
Oh, excuse me. Darren says, Jen, Kyle. Wonderful Revolution is in the house. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Kim says, oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Kyle.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't know because I haven't done anything to injure my body. Literally, we went on up to a park yesterday and walked around for a little bit and came back. I haven't done anything. I haven't even been working on the properties. I don't know. So really, gout's the only thing I can narrow it down to. So hopefully I can get some answers this week and hopefully get this behind me. I don't know.
Yeah. Cat H says, hi, guys. Hey, Cat. Jarhead and Ginger's here. Hello, all. Wonderful says, show some love and hit that like button.
It's the lovely thing to do.
Helen says, it's arthritis, Kyle. I betcha osteoarthritis.
I hope not.
I know. Well, gout is actually a form of arthritis. I was reading that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes the most sense for me because, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or whatever, I think we were just about to leave New Mexico. I woke up in the middle of the night with this excruciating pain in one of my toes. I believe it was my right toe. And then the next day it was gone. And then fast forward, 3-4 weeks, and my ankle. I'm like, oh, well, my ankle's messed up. And they did x-ray, no damage, nothing really showed up. They said, well, it's probably a tendon or torn ligament. Yeah. And here we are 3 weeks later, and it's doing it again, or another section. So I don't know. I'm hoping that's all it is. Yeah,
me too. Boxing MMA 365 says, good evening, Kyle and Jen. Hey. Come Caravan with the Kenavans. Hey, y'all. Hey, how's it going? Is that a Silver Eagle on there that I see?
I can't. It doesn't. I don't think so.
No, it looks like a G.
I don't think. I don't
No.
know. The siding looks a little. I don't know.
Well,
Let us
as
know.
he's getting osteoarthritis and my vision's going. I don't know. Brittany MJ says, are y'all staying in Florida for the holidays? Yes, we are. We'll be here for a little bit. We're going to be bouncing around in January.
Mhm.
We've got some events coming up. We have Bethune docking coming up. Yeah, and then at the end of March, we'll be.
Yeah, speaking of Bethune docking, if you have any plans of buying a ticket, whether it be a day pass or you're wanting to camp, I think we do have a couple. We had one at a cancellation, so I think we do have a couple spots left. We get it in by Friday because we'll probably be shutting that down the end of the week, and so we can get everything finalized and all the stuff ordered and all that fun stuff. So if you do plan on coming or thinking about coming, make your decision hopefully here in the next couple of days.
Yep, and Friday we will have the Facebook group out. We wanted to wait till everything was closed out before we started doing all that, but. Darren says, I just bam the like button. We appreciate it, Darren. Michelle McCarthy says, hello all. Hey, Michelle. Tammy K says, hello from snowy Ontario, Canada. I know Darren's been sending me some pictures.
Wow.
And he's been sending me his temperature. And I'm like, yeah, I would be a Jenn sickle. Nope.
It's been warm here, but I do believe we have some cooler weather on the way. Nothing like that, but it definitely has been. It's been actually pretty nice. Weather's been pretty decent.
It's been really good. Like, yeah, I can't complain. You know, I get to wear my regular clothes.
Yeah, it's been decent.
Kimberly says, like button has been activated. I love it. Cat H says, hello, Bethunes.
Hello, Cat.
Bonnie Perkins.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hello, Jen, Kyle, and family. Jed, did you bam-a-lam-a ding-dong the like button yet? That we miss Jed and Santa. I miss them.
Yeah, they come around for a while and they just leave.
I know, they just leave us. They just
leave us for better, greener pastures.
Maddie H says,
Maddie.
hi. Hey. Short Giga Chad says, give me a shout out.
There you go.
Well, there's your shout out. Shannon says, hi from Chicago.
I don't know that we'd want to be there right now.
No.
What's the weather like, Shannon? Is it nice? I know you guys get some crazy winters there.
Hopefully, we'll be able to do. I say hopefully. Our plans change like we change our.
We are planning on being back in Chicago probably next fall. Like pretty much, probably a little earlier.
No, because you want to go to the balloon fiesta, don't
you?
Yeah,
it
all depends.
But we want to do the. Not to spill too many secrets, but we do want to do Route 66 next fall. So, and that's where it starts. So, and I won't turn down Chicago
Chinese food
and scenery. It's an amazing little town. Not little, amazing town.
I love Chicago. Bless you. That's because I sneezed, huh? I thought you were just blessing.
You've been
me.
blessed too.
Kat
blessed
said,
again.
I am very blessed. Allie Al says, hi, Jen and Kyle,
Yay.
looking like a mountain man.
I am.
LOL.
I know. I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all this, and I still don't know yet.
I love it all. I don't want it to go anywhere. It makes me happy. Amanda Reynolds says, hello from the other coast, California.
Hey, that's where Route 66 be ending.
I know.
I'm really excited to do Route 66. I mean, that's obviously months away. But I'm going to really look forward to that one. I want to make some cool videos from that. I think both of us are really going to kick out of that one. We're going to get our kicks
on Route 66.
And if you want to see a pretty awesome video and some of our inspiration to do Route 66, go back in Wonderful Revolutions. I believe they did it last fall. So if you want to see some Route 66 content, they did an amazing job. They went to some pretty cool spots. So
I love all their content.
They'll do it again with us.
Doreen's, I know, Wonderful Revolution and RWB tackle Route 66.
We'll meet in Chicago.
They won't turn down Chinese food. Doreen says, hey, snowing here in Connecticut. I bet.
I think a lot of the country's getting that. We're getting cool weather. We don't really get cold weather.
Yeah. Dreaming Out Loud says, howdy, guys.
Hey, guys.
Helen says, stay wonderful.
Always. Don't leave home without it.
Michelle says, I always go to Buddy Brew at Armature Works. Did you walk the river? I'm too lazy to go too far. So I did go to Buddy Brew. I quit coffee. I quit THC. And I quit alcohol. Yeah. All in 1 week. So, and I'm still smiling. So, I just kind of want to be as healthy as possible.
She's had a rough few weeks.
Stimulant free, and kind of see how my body feels.
You weren't like it. She didn't really drink a lot. Like you
No.
Okay. Preference.
Alcoholism. I had like 2, maybe 3 a week.
Maybe.
If that, like, just so I don't know. I just want to be super, super clean and healthy, and no offense to anybody else that does it, whatever. I've just been having a very difficult past few weeks. Like, my anxiety has been through the roof. I have not been okay, and so thank goodness for this guy, because I've been a mess. And just kind of behind the scenes, it's been rough around here. And finally, in the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or so, I've finally been getting back to Jenn.
I mean, I've been amazing, other than my body falling apart. Other than that, I've been freaking great. But yeah, she's had a rough time, but I'm glad I was actually in the right headspace to be able to kind of be a support.
Yeah, like, he was totally there for me back in September when I was having a lot of stuff going on. Like, he wasn't there in the headspace, and
we had COVID. No, that was October. Sorry.
No, but September's always a hard month for us, and I'm very happy for where we're at. We are going to be starting our new talk show, hopefully January 5th. It's called Behind the Wheels, and we're going to tackle different taboo. I mean, I say taboo, but like topics that most people don't want to talk about. Mental health, tender topics. Yeah. Body positivity, mental health. And we're going to make sure all of our moderators are in the chat. So that way, if there is a mean comment, they get blocked immediately. Because we want a safe space in order to talk about these things and discuss them for everybody else.
But I am planning on cooking with Kyle this week. I'm still having some electrical issues on the cooking side of the bus. But I'm going to, if I can't get that remedied by Tuesday, I'm going to probably try to set up some lights and do the best we can. Because I don't want to skip 2 weeks in a row.
No. Cat H says red meat is not good for gout.
Yeah, I've been on a very high protein diet lately. I had this past week, I ate a ton of shrimp. I've just really been kind of cutting out carbs and focusing more on proteins and clean eating. So I have had a lot of protein, and I did eat a good amount of shrimp in the middle of the week. So I just, I had a friend reach out and tell me he had a very similar situation. It does run in my family. My dad struggled with gout throughout various parts of his life. So I'm just assuming that's probably what it is, because I haven't done anything to injure my body. And I've done the first half of my life, I did some crazy crap and I never tore ligaments and messed myself up. So I don't think I do it just walking around. So anyway, I don't want to ramble about it too long, but hopefully we get it figured out this week.
Kimberly says, love those mods. They are on it tonight. I know. We have the best mods in the business. If you are one of our mods, do a little hand raise emoji. Please go follow them. Check out their content, because they spend time helping us out here. Mm-hmm. So we would greatly appreciate it if you went and helped them out a little bit. Rickard says, hello,
Aww.
My favorite YouTube couple. How's your health this week, guys?
It's been great up till last night at 5, or this morning at 5 a.m. I woke up and was like almost in tears. But other than that, I've been great. Jen, she's coming along. She's doing a little better. I think every day she gets a little better.
Yeah, I got in a very dark place and not really sure why, but I think it was the contributing factor of the green stuff.
Of a lot of things.
A lot of things. But yeah, that it didn't really help. Shannon says, hi guys from a freezing cold Chicago.
Ooh,
I bet it's so cold.
I'm sure.
Helen says, they diagnosed me with gout first off, and then it's osteoarthritis. So yes, gout is similar to arthritis. I suffer from rheumatoid and osteoarthritis plus fibromyalgia.
Wow.
Oh, Helen. We'll send you some good vibes. I know that cannot be comfortable. Jarhead Ninja says, thank you, Kimberly. Oh, it is an MCI 7.
Yeah, because I knew it definitely had some really shiny bay doors. So
awesome.
It looked it didn't really, but awesome. Cool for you guys. That's amazing.
Jeffrey K says, hi, couple.
Hello.
Hey, Jeffrey. Melissa says, hi from Illinois. How's it going? Dawn says, big storm hitting tonight here in Utah. Winter storm. But I bet it is so beautiful in Utah in the winter. Hang on. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Michelle says, I have to work Saturday, so I can't go this year. I will be with you in spirit. Aw, that's all right. Christo says, Timmy and Scrooge movie. You two be okay. No elfing those lights too high, Rudolph. Tara says, hey guys, looking forward to cooking with Kyle in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we're going to be focusing on some healthier eats, because honestly, that's where I am right now. I'm really trying to focus and clean up my eating quite a bit, even though I am in the midst of the holiday season. It's important to me. I haven't had processed sugar in a week, and I feel amazing. My head is clear. my vision's improved. It's amazing how in a short amount of time how much different I feel. So we're gonna do so. I still want to make good food. That is, I mean, I don't want to sacrifice, taste and quality of food. So we're gonna probably for the next little bit, we're gonna go over some pretty cool, healthy-ish stuff.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. Like he's so passionate about this, and for the longest time, you battled your depression and you had no passions in life, and now he's fired up about YouTube. Before he was quitting every other week, and now he's like raring to go.
Yeah, I was laid up most of the day, so I've been watching some videos. We can kind of get better at cameras and angles and understanding filmography or videography more. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this next year where we are this time next year. I think it's going to be some pretty cool stuff for all of us. Because I feel good. I feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. My mental journey, my mental health journey, and my professional, and I think I want to improve that too.
I just love you. Nikki Parrish,
hey,
how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Are you going to be at Madison? I hope you're going to be at Madison with
that is creeping up.
We're staying for a whole month. We paid for the month. So we've never stayed at a campground for a month before. Ever. We're changing things up though, honestly. Like we're slowing down quite a bit. Because we want to explore places. Like I don't want to blow through them anymore. I want to stay for a little bit, enjoy it, kind of really set up and get the feel for the place.
Right.
But Anna says, I'd love to go to Bethune-Docking. Anyone want to swap an Australian van set up for a US
don't tell
one?
me. I may be your taker there.
Right? Wanda says, colder, hillier places. LOL.
True.
I know
I don't blame you for being where you are. That's my heart is the Smokies captures a part of that.
Yep. Shaylin says, hey guys, hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah, back at you.
Thank you. Same to you. Mellyanne says, hey guys, Merry Christmas. Love to all be beautiful folks. Warmest hugs. Stay awesome-tastic. Ooh, I love that word. Nomadic Gig. Econ Mom says, hello, Nomads. Hey. Natasha says, I love y'all so much. Well, we love you, Natasha. Jeffrey K says, aw. Josh says, any chance you guys were driving around Moscow, Idaho at 3 a.m. about 4 weeks ago? We need a miracle. We were not.
No, unfortunately, we weren't. We were close to Moscow, Idaho back in July.
Yeah, we were back there then. Nomadic Gig Econ Mom says, hello from NYC. We'll be up there this summer, maybe. Fingers crossed.
I mean, that's the plan as of now. Which last year our plan was that until about 3 or 4 weeks before we set off, and it completely changed.
We went out west. Yeah. Shannon says, it's 37 degrees in Chicago right now, so it's not terrible.
But I guarantee you there's wind involved in that.
Oh, the wind coming up. Oh,
I remember that beach we were on in Indiana Dunes, and that was so
cold. That was so cold. And that was in October.
Yeah.
Wanda says, aw, shucks. We love you guys. Oh, Sand and Sun and SPI. Oh, a lot of people are in SPI right now.
Yep.
Wanda says, LOL, we both perked up when we heard Chinese food in Chicago.
It's real. It's real.
Noelle says, hey, Bella La Familia Bethune. Watching from snowy Alaska. We're expecting 16 inches in the next 2 days.
That's like summer weather for you guys, probably.
Oh my. I couldn't function. No. So y'all are tough.
Yep.
Michelle says, I discovered Gigi's Cupcakes in Tampa. I had better start walking.
Yeah, that's not on my new diet I'm trying out.
Right. Mick says, can you tell me what happened last year? Gabby Petito, how did you find her white van?
There's plenty of documentaries out there you can go check out, and they'll tell you the whole story.
Yep, for sure. Josh says 32 degrees and 3 inches of snow here in northern Michigan today. The van cool. Nice. That is cold. Are y'all in your bus in that? I would be frozen. I would just no. Maybe not, because
if your bus is built for that, that's one thing.
Yes.
Like if you had double pane windows, you have diesel heaters, you have heated floors, or
your bays were heated.
Right, your water system, you have hydronic heating. Like we're just not set up that way. I mean, we do I'm not comfortable in much less than 40 in this thing. I mean, yes, we can manage. We've been in much colder, but Any colder than 40, I'm not really interested.
I think we were in what, 13?
Yeah, we've been in 13 in the teens a few times,
It's
but
kind of cold here too.
yeah, it's getting cool here.
Yeah,
But
it's
I don't think
chilly
we're,
out there.
I don't think we'll be
Sweatshirt
worried
on.
about the teens here too much.
Scratching Boomer says, good evening. You guys are
Thank you for
awesome.
being here.
You are awesome. Thank you. Shannon says, dang, Jen, you are one strong human. That's a lot to quit at once. I wanted to clean everything up, and I felt like those things were contributing to my really rough mental health state. Like it got scary. Like I was scared a few times. I was up to like 4 panic attacks a day, and it was not very good. Elizabeth says, seen your new car and was wondering, how is this one better than the van, and can all the dogs fit in the new car?
Well, one, Saturn, and if you've been, Saturns are, it's an automatic, which is something I kind of wanted because I drive enough stick shift when I'm driving the bus. They can be flat toed, fit relatively easily from the factory. You know, they really have to put it in neutral, and there's a couple of fuses you have to remove from under the engine. We all wanted to ride together again. You know, we missed riding together in the bus as a family. That was kind of, you know, one of the reasons we did this, and one of the reasons we went with this, you know, a bus, a drivable. But I mean, we still have the van, you know, but we're just, you know, we're still a little bit on the fence of what we're going to do about the van. But yeah, the car's great. It seats all of us, and it's got a huge trunk area. The dogs would be fine, have back there. So yeah, we're really pleased with it so far.
I love it. I drove it today. It only had 46,000 miles on it, and it's a 2002. Because we were tired of buying new things to pull behind a bus only to get like road damage and oil and all the things.
We had the almost a brand new Jeep, and every time we would travel, we'd get there and it'd be covered in oil and grease, and it just didn't really, you know, we're kind of just living more modestly. We don't, you know, it's, I want to keep it, and it's a good car. It's like she says, it's got 46,000 original miles, original Florida
one
vehicle.
owner.
Yeah, one owner. So I mean, I really do like it. It's going to work out great for what we need.
I drove it today, and I was scooting around in it, and I'm like, ooh, this is nice, because I'm used to driving the big old van.
The van, I mean, there's certain parking lots you're like, oh my God, am I ever going to find a place to park? Because I mean, it's big. It's big. It's longer than the average parking spot. So you're typically always going to park way in the back, wherever you are. So it's a handful as a daily driver, you know, and I don't think we're going to be selling it anytime soon, but for the time being, we wanted something, you know, smaller and cheaper to operate. Diesel's twice as much as fuel in a lot of places. So for us, I think it's the right call. I've
got to remember not to put diesel in the tank, because it took me a while to get used to, okay, I've got to put diesel in this tank. Now I have to remember to put fuel in.
No, fuel is diesel, honey.
Oh,
gas.
So see, look what you've done to me. You have turned me into this. Rickard says, tonight I'm in Ice Block, Bismarck, North Dakota. Burr, I am Iceman tonight. That is cold. Elizabeth said, oh, how was the fundraiser for Gabby? That was a really rough time. I don't even think I got the final numbers in. We were both mentally not there. We were just getting back to the bus, and
we had a lot planned for that, and it was just that was a rough time. Like she said, I'm sure we'll be doing more and be, you know, really ramping them up. But this past one, you know, I actually never got the final quota of what they got either. But
when I say that was a dark time, that was rough. It was rough to just keep our heads up.
Popsicle?
No.
Yeah,
it was very, very, it was so rough.
Yeah, that's okay. But I mean, I think it kind of got us to where we are now, which is great. So then we got plenty of fundraisers left in us, though.
For sure. Helen says, Wonderful has amazing videos. I honestly need to catch up on their content. They do have amazing videos. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Lily says, good morning.
Hey,
hi, how are you today? We are good. Lily, how are you? Kimberly says, I love that idea. I'm here for the talk show. I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited about this one, because we want to promote mental health, because it's not talked about a lot. And like I shared my childhood trauma story. And so many of you were just wonderful and sweet. We only had a couple like negative people, which it's to be expected, but it is what it is. Because I want other people to be able to share that. And the whole point of that post was to show that everything looks fine when there's mental and verbal abuse. But there's so much more beneath the surface. Scratching Boomer says, I had gout, found out I'm allergic to peanuts. Ooh.
Yeah, I remember my dad having it. I was a teenager when he first started getting it, and it took a while to figure out what it was. And he's like, yeah, that's probably what you got. Because the pain is similar in each situation. It's a very distinct kind of pain. It doesn't feel like a bone injury or a ligament injury. I mean, I've messed myself up quite a bit in my younger years, so I've had some pain. And this is just a very unique feeling. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's all it is.
Yeah. Helen says, your post, Jen, this week really touched my heart. Brought back things I endured during my childhood and growing up. I think a lot of people, did.
Yeah.
And it's so hard when you can't really talk about that stuff. It's not available. Like, there's not a space for you to talk about. And then, like, we had a commenter that knew my family briefly. And they kind of were making it out to be my fault, which is what a lot of people do. And we want to change that stigma because it's not my fault. It's not your fault, Helen. We should have been raised better and we weren't. And it's okay to talk about that, Sure, Pencil the artist. Oh, thank you so much. Your newest fan from the Philippines. I love the way you design the bunks. Thank you.
You're awesome. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, the bunks are amazing. Like it really honestly changed my mindset on the bus. I was kind of getting burnt out with it. Because we talked about getting a new bus and doing something different. And I love it now. Like it's the perfect layout. Honestly, I don't think it could have been any more perfect the way he did it. Yeah, thank you so much though for the support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Noelle says, where will y'all be located at Christmas? Are y'all ready? We went Christmas shopping the other day. We got it all done.
We're 90+% done. We're in Central Florida for the holidays.
Yep, with some family. Tara says, I love you guys. We love you too. Christy, hello from Brooklyn. Christy, I freaking love your comments. You comment back to those mean people. So I love you and appreciate you and cannot thank you enough. Because when I see them, like we do get a lot of comments and it's just me and Kyle and usually just me answering the comments. And so among other things that I have to do, I've been missing a lot of comments lately. So I'm sorry if people have commented and I haven't gotten back. I see you. I love you. But Christy, you make my day when you're like, no, this is what it is. And you let them people know. Darren says, Kyle, why not cooking by candlelight on Tuesday?
Yeah, we talked about it, but it's just the cameras that we have set up for streaming right now are terrible in low light as it is. And it would have been a wreck. Like we were just scrambling and just figured to pull the plug at the last minute.
Yeah. Kimberly says, everything starts to hurt for no reason the older I get. I hope you get some good info at your doctor.
I hear you, Kimberly. Yeah, it really does. I always used to laugh or just kind of, whatever, when your family would say that. And I'm like, yeah, they weren't lying.
No, the older you get, the more things break.
Oh,
Don says, love watching you, Mindy. Thank you. We love having you here. Hey, Mark. Hi, Kyle and Judd. Hope all and family is blessed. After wife will smite me, I did not mean to call the police on you. Call the wrong number. It was the fire department. I need to call because Jen is on fire. Wow. I love you, Mark. Krista says, your bones telling you the weather prediction as a babe. Tara says, that's awesome. Michelle says, cooking with Kyle, idea lettuce wraps.
Ooh. I haven't done I like a good lettuce wrap. Who has
PF Chang's. Wanda says, 3 Juicy Lucy's a day diet for me. Sprinkle in some Chinese food from Chicago.
Yeah, Route 66, I will definitely be having to do some exercising or something because it's going to go down.
Oh, we're starting yoga. We're going to do yoga together. Melissa says it's going good. Sitting here with my lap dogs, enjoying listening to my favorite YouTube family. Thank you. Random Killer says hi. Hey. Chrissy says, I'm glad you both feeling better. Me too. Mentally, you're feeling good.
Mentally, we're in a good spot. I mean, we really have been for, as a couple. I mean, she's been having her issues. But luckily, I've been able to be here for her in ways that I sometimes in the past haven't been able to. So we're going to get through it and it'll be good.
Yeah. Noelle says, wow, that's wonderful. Sugar is the absolute worst
Yeah.
thing for our bodies, especially processed. Coconut sugar or monk sugar is supposed to be cleaner for us. Good
Yeah, I
for
mean,
y'all. That'd be good to try.
I'm not a big sweet. I'm definitely a savory. I love savory foods. Like, I mean, sweets are, well, my biggest thing is Coke. I eat, I used to drink several a day years ago, and I got myself down to one a day, usually for dinner. But I've cut that out even in the past week, and I've kind of been transitioning myself to the seltzer waters, the flavored seltzer waters, and they're kind of filling the void a little bit. So as good as I feel, I'm going to try my best to stay off of it as long as I can.
Nikki says, oh my goodness, as I'm an SPI for 6 months after Colorado for 6 months. I bet, I mean, going from one extreme to the other, but beaches and mountains, there's nothing better than that in life. Dawn says, I need to cut the sugar.
Yes.
You feel so much better.
It's just amazing how the clarity in your brain works better.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's just not designed to be put in our body, and it has to work overtime to, I'm definitely not a nutritionist, but the way research I've done and the way I understand it, it really rings true. You feel so much clearer and you can think better. It's just unbelievable.
Nikki Parrish says, I'm on the wait list. May rent a cabin and drive over. Yes, that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind that. To Madison.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kimberly says, I just started a carnivore diet and it's definitely something different, but I have Hashimoto's and it's supposed to help autoimmune. We will see in 30 days. Yeah, let us know. Because we like hearing about different lifestyle changes.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever works for you. Everybody has their own journey to get through. And I had my night eating's a tough one for me. Like, the later it gets, I've always been this way. The later it gets, the hungrier I get. So that's a tough one for me. And like I say, the soda, I've always enjoyed a Coke, not Diet Coke, regular Coke.
Well, honestly, it's better to drink a regular Coke than a Diet Coke.
Yeah, Diet Coke. It's never tasted right to me, so I've just never really been a fan.
I will drink. The only other thing I'll drink aside from my sparkling water and regular water is unsweet tea. So I don't even have sugar in my tea. It's just I like a little bit of flavor. Mick says, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. You guys have a lovely couple. Thank you, Mick.
Thank you,
Lena says, Merry Christmas. That's the first time I've said that this year. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. Michelle says, I hope you keep your enthusiasm for creating. You have so much help to give others.
Yeah, I really I feel good. Like, I really have some cool stuff I want to do. I want to up my game in every way I can.
You're doing really good. Cargo on says, hey guys, cold in New Jersey. I bet we'll probably stay in New Jersey this summer.
Yeah, we got to check out the list. We got quite a few up in the Northeast to check off the list.
Lena says it's like a winter wonderland here in Michigan. Oh, I do like one winter. I want to have a cabin and stay for like 3 weeks and
3 weeks.
Just really get to experience winter because we've never experienced that.
No, I surely haven't.
Kat says prayers to Moscow, Idaho.
To be honest with you guys, I don't really know what even went on there, but as soon as I get off, I will look it up.
I do believe it's where the teens got murdered. The college teens got murdered.
From the university.
Robin Haley from Robin Haley, she covered it. And I've seen kind of updates, but like for me, death is one of those especially death to unexpected young people is one of those triggers for me that I kind of stay away from. So like Kyle does our missing persons. I just pop them in the videos because it's hard for me to see.
And we don't watch the news or I'll get a little bit from social media as far as the actual news, but we don't watch the news or read the news really. So I'll definitely check it out though. I'm curious at this point.
Lena says, I'm in northern Michigan too. It's freezing. I bet. Christo says, OMG, good comment. These happen to be saviors for sure. Sure says, hello, I found your channel. I love the way you design the bunks. Your new fan from Manila, Philippines. We want to get to the Philippines too. Like we want to go everywhere.
Everywhere I can get to.
Melly says 33 degrees and snowing on and off in Ithaca, New York. Josh says, we are not in the bus 100 yet. Many late nights. We are seeing the end of the tunnel. We'll be heading south soon. I don't blame you.
It's a long journey. Like especially when you're in it, you're just like, man, I want to be done with this. And it seems so daunting.
Yeah.
I know I've been there more than once.
Ooh, it's like, it's never going to end, but then it does end. Yeah. And it ends up being amazing and wonderful and it's all good. Oh, Mark, have to go. All be good. Remember when life tried to put you on the bottom? Tell life you know what is on the bottom holding you up. Stay up and strong.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Mark.
support.
We love you. Thanks for always being here. Okay, hang on. Let me get back up to the... I'm a little behind on the comments, but
A little.
a smidge. Thank you, Mark. Hot Rod says, I'm so glad to catch you guys live again. Well, thank you for being here. Melody says, been there in the teens at night, but we don't run heat at night.
I love reading your posts, Melody. I always see what you guys are doing. You guys have got an adventure out there. I think you guys have got a lot going on, and that's really cool.
Dorothy says, OMG, I love your little clips this week on Facebook. Really made me smile. Thanks. Anytime. I know we're putting our, well, it automatically goes to Facebook. So it's short form video, you know. I am Nugget from Nugget World says, hi, it's Maddox and Patty.
Hey,
hi. Noel says, yes, but it's so very beautiful. We had 3 days of 5 to -16. They actually had to cancel school here. That never happens in Alaska, except it did. First in 7 years that I've been here. Snow plows couldn't keep up from 2 days of straight snow last week. Round 2 is beginning now. Snowmageddon.
I'm assuming it's probably dark there too. Like, I mean, it's got to be close. Like the winter solstice does. I mean, it's like dark. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
I couldn't imagine.
No, that is the frontier out there.
Yeah, it is.
Lena says, Merry Christmas. Thank you for making videos for us to enjoy. You are welcome. Thank you for watching them. Neelam says, hello. Hey. Rickard says, the other day I met a van lifer couple in Rapid City, South Dakota. The van lifers were trying to fix their van. They needed to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida by Monday to attend a wedding. I told them about your channel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rickard.
They had a hike though. That's pretty good ways. That's got to be 1,500 miles or so.
Noelle says, oh gosh, that's got to be so confusing to remember. Diesel and gas.
Yeah, please don't mess that one up.
I'm gonna try my best, okay?
Maybe
like
I
I
should
just
fill the car up.
probably I think you should absolutely. You should just fill the car up. That way I don't have to. Roscoe Chicken and Waffles says, yo, hey. Helen says, hey guys, my little family and I are planning 2 months winter Christmas next year in America for 2 months holidays. Don't want to do cities, just country USA experience.
That's awesome. Yeah, good for you. You guys will love it. I mean, it's a beautiful country. I mean, you know, I haven't really been a lot of other ones to reference it, but there's a lot to do here. And like you say, the cities are great, but there's also a lot of, you know, small town America is still pretty cool.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles says, what's the deal? I don't know. We're just hanging out and living life over here. Elena says, Merry Christmas. Can I please have a shout out? I love watching videos. Thanks for making us videos to enjoy. You are welcome. Mick says, find money. Did Gabby Petito bill her website? I did the father charge it to Gabby Petito Foundation. I have no
Honestly,
idea.
we you knows more than we do. Probably we just are here to support the family any way we can. If we can raise a few bucks for them, then that's what we do.
Jed says, mod powers activate. There's a couple people in the chat that are not being very good and they're being annoying. Yes, our moderators, super powers. I love it.
Oh, wonderful's always. They're on it.
They're on it. Michelle says, as a social worker, I see many people have had trauma. I think nothing should be hidden. Be open and heal.
I think that's the only way to heal is to open it up.
Yeah,
open those wounds.
absolutely. Melly says, Kyle, stay away from high acidic foods like tomato-based products and nightshade foods. Might be of some help. Avoid inflammatory foods and oils. I hope this helps. My mom had gout and she had to figure out what foods triggered it. Hugs for great healing.
Yeah, it's I don't even know anymore.
Elena says, yeah, those mean comments are definitely a big waste of your time to read. You guys have over 100K in fans. Yeah, we for sure. And then we've got, you know, the comments over on Facebook. We have the comments over on Instagram. And then over on TikTok.
Yeah, all of them combined as compared to TikTok. TikTok, it is the worst of the worst.
Yeah, it's
I don't even know why we post there.
Yeah. Noelle says, mental health talk show is so very important. I think 85 to 90% of us have dealt with mental health issues in our lives. It's almost the actual norm these days, sadly. It's good to have a powwow about it. Looking forward to it. So glad you're going to enjoy a location for Christmas. Thank you.
It's good to be home with family for the holidays, you know, for the kids and us, you know, and being in the 70s and all during the day.
It's not
too bad. Either.
Not so bad. Wanda says, friendly reminder, please be kind. Please don't be an a-hole. Yes, please don't be an a-hole in the chat. Like, those are part of our family rules anyway.
You can be anything you want to be, just don't be an a-hole.
Yeah, we have a shirt that's in our merch for that. Darren says, I agree, Michelle. Yeah. Healing begins when we talk about them issues. For sure.
You know, and for men, that's a tough pill to swallow a lot of times. Even for me, I've been doing it over 2 years now. It's still a tough pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm. Cher says, where are you from in the U.S.?
We're originally from the Tampa Bay area in Florida, but we spent the last almost 3 years traveling the U.S. pretty much exclusively.
Michelle says, what is so broken in our society? Many things, but the root to many problems is mental health. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can argue that.
Michelle says, you both look great.
Oh,
I love
thank
you
you.
so much. We love you too, Michelle.
Awesome. Thanks.
Tilly says, what's your thoughts on Among Us? I don't know.
I know
that it's a
about it.
little U-shaped.
The kids played it for a while, but I don't think they even played it.
Yeah, they haven't played it in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris says, oh, thank you. I just hate the bullies. Such a good family. You don't deserve that hate. I just can't help myself but to set them
That's
straight.
awesome.
Speak up for Lee. Noelle says, oh yeah, yum. Seltzer waters are really good. I just love carbonation. We humans are so weird.
It is, right?
sometimes.
Like they just take water, they throw some carbonation in it, and boom, it's 3 times as much money. But you know what? For someone like me who loves that Coke and that fix you get from that, it's an alternative. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Michelle says, if I cut sugar, there goes my coffee. And then Michelle says, if you cut sugar, can you have honey?
I do. I mean, I can have it, but yeah, I usually typically do a little bit. I love honey, so and I think honey's a good medicine, medicinal tool also. So yeah, I typically do a little bit of my coffee every morning.
Jeanette says, eat some oatmeal to fill up.
There you go.
That's a good suggestion. Chris says, OMG, it must be Sunday with RWN Bethune. Can we open the 24 days of yet? Okay. 10 in one bite. Michelle says, a year after my husband died, I started eating low carb. I'm down 1 to 1. Wait, that's awesome. Way to go.
Yeah, it's amazing little changes in your diet, how much it can affect your overall health and your weight. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Just simple stuff. I mean,
and it's tough. I mean, we live in a society where food is, it's fast, it's, the fast convenient stuff is easy to get your hands on.
Yeah.
The stuff that's really going to nurture your body, you got to take the time to make it and to get it. And it's typically a lot more expensive. So it's another bass backwards part of our society. But
well, like for me, when we started on the road, I was probably like 60 pounds heavier than what I am now. And it was really just portion control for me. Yeah. And everything is okay in moderation.
Yeah. I mean, I've probably lost 40 pounds since we started.
Well, that one picture I posted to my personal Facebook of Kyle, it was crazy. The difference. Yeah, you keep talking.
Yeah. I definitely put on some COVID weight like most people have. Is it possible to still be sleepy after 8 hours of sleep? And when I have Pepsi with ice and feel sleepy at work, I'm the same way. I crash a lot, usually after lunch, usually 2 or 3 o'clock. I get that afternoon crash, but I have sleep apnea. I don't sleep well at all at night. But definitely if you're cutting sugar, you think you go to sugar, you go to that stuff for energy boost, but it's funny if you don't have it, it just kind of, I don't know. I haven't felt as much of a crash. Like I said, I've only been doing it a week.
You really haven't had a crash.
Yeah.
Normally you crash at like 2.
Yeah. My energy kind of stays the same, even with terrible sleep, which we've both been getting, so I don't know. I mean, I hope I can stick with it as long as I possibly can and see where it takes me.
Yeah. This is that picture. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that guy.
And that was
right
that was not really, I mean, I changed my eating habits some, but for the most part, that's just, I don't know, not laying in bed being depressed all day. I think that's kind of what that really stems from. And that was during COVID. I mean, I think we all kind of overindulged a little bit during COVID and all put on a few pounds. The majority of us anyway.
Sarah said, I love food. I hate eating. I've been like that since I was young. Eating things that are processed make me sick. When I do finally eat, it has to be something healthy or I can't keep it down.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible problem to have.
Lena says, what's your plan for Christmas this year?
We're back at family. We're back on a family property. Just kind of low key. We don't really do too much. There's a couple, relatives we'll visit in the area and do our little deal here with family, and then that's it. We kind of just take it, kind of use it as a time to just spend time with family and friends and just chill.
I think next year though, we probably, I said this last year, but our plan is to spend Christmas somewhere where it's like, a little cold.
Maybe.
Jeremy says, hey guys, 70s in Florida. I
Yes, it
know.
is.
It feels so good.
It's not 70s right now. It's chilly out there.
Chrissy says, I love the missing persons you add to your videos, using your platform for good. Imagine if all big YouTubers did that.
And that's our goal, because I mean, especially the ones that are in the niche, that are in the true crime niche, like pop in a 30-second plug at the end of your video. Like, what is it gonna hurt? So we have to lead by example. That's all we can do. We can complain about it till all day, every day, but if we don't do it ourselves, then we're really, we're not making any progress.
Yeah, now we're starting every Friday. We're doing hashtag Find Them Friday, and we're putting out a short form of a different missing person. I'd love to do it more, but we have so much going on.
Yeah, but if you guys do watch our short form, please share those. I put no links to any of our stuff. I get nothing out of it. I don't get paid for it. It's just truly I put the person's name in, and I try to put in a tag where they're from. We don't want any recognition out of that.
Yeah.
If the right person sees it and maybe they share it, you just never know. It's a chain reaction with social media, and the more people that share this stuff, you never know whose hands it's going to get into.
Well, an estimated 600,000 people go missing in the U.S. every year.
That's crazy.
So, the Gabby case really did open our eyes to all of that and how much we could all be doing to help bring people home. Liz said, I have a great page for you to follow that will help the way you change your way of life to eat since you gave up all the bad stuff. I will send you the Instagram page and the person's on YouTube. Awesome. Noelle says, wow, guys, lots of us on here have autoimmune disorders. I know many more in the world today. Think it's food, stress, chemicals, etc.
I agree.
I also have a very rare autoimmune sweet syndrome, fibromyalgia, and RA. I've tried changing to clean eating, and it does help me feel more vibrant. Very interesting. Good luck with everything, y'all. It can't hurt, right? Nope, it can't. I think it just small changes make a big difference.
Yeah.
Whatever says hi. Hi, whatever. How's it going? Mick says, I'm always here on the channel. I'm always here. Well, we're glad that you're here. Lena says, cooking with Kyle enchiladas.
I love enchiladas. I love eating Mexican food. I don't care what it is. It's so good.
Noelle says, yes, sir. It is dark for 21 hours right now. Haha, it is weird. I love it, though.
And speaking of cooking, guys, if you guys want to watch a pretty cool little thing, if you have Netflix, it's called Taco Chronicles. Definitely check it out. It's so cool. And that's what I love so much about the Mexican culture and the Mexican cuisine is the passion they put into their food. Like it's such a family oriented community, and the way they handle themselves, and and they just love serving people and then to feed people. It's a great show. If you get a chance to watch it, they go to like a lot of the big cities. And they take you to like the hole in the wall places, the ones that I like. So check it out. I think it's Taco Chronicles on Netflix.
Yes. Nomadic Gig Econ Moms. I love road trips. Planning a 3-month cross-country trip. That's awesome. Rickard says, try the keto diet. I've been doing the keto diet and I've already lost 20 pounds in 1 month and a half. I started the diet on Halloween and I've cheated the diet a little bit and I've lost 20 pounds anyway. Jen and Sandy like the keto diet too. They are big proponents for it. Krista says, just rocking in the van. You all are great. Thank you. Yeah, keto may not be the best for Kyle and his gout right now until we can get that under control. Sarah says, I don't understand the internet. How can anyone have negative comments in the most positive page?
I was saying, Jesus Christ could have a social media page and people would write him hate comments. It's just the world we live in, guys. There's so many hurt people out there.
Hurt people.
Yeah.
And that we see it every day, and they honestly are they're projecting what they see. We trigger them in some way, and they're projecting their hate back onto us because they can't take it out anywhere else. It's like my daily dose of Jenn videos over on TikTok that basically they mock me in every single comment that they make. But here's the thing, I still put out the content because someone out there needs to hear it. And I'm not going to let hurt people bring me down. I'm not going to let them bully me into not putting it out there.
And another thing is, anytime you make people uncomfortable, something they maybe they don't do, or just anything you make them uncomfortable, they don't know how to react to that, or they don't know how to respond to that. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, a lot of people go to anger and go to mean and bullying. So
yeah.
We see it every day of our lives. I mean, it bothered me for a long time, but at this point, I mean, it's nothing I can do about it. I just can do me.
Just keep being us. Mick says, I'm not like that. I love people.
Good. That's the right way to be.
That's how we want you to be. Darren says, Sarah Harrell, some people are just jealous of others' success out there.
And we do get that a lot too. People think we rake in the dough on this channel. Like people, and it's so funny. Like I promise you, that's not the case.
No. Emmett says, hey, Jen and Kyle. Hey, Emmett, how's it going? Noelle says, haha, love that. That's actually one of your house rules, isn't it? Don't be an asshole. Best rule ever. It is. It's number 7 on the list. My personal favorite rule. Will the sport card lover says, wow, you guys are so inspirational. How do your kids learn? To be inspirational, we just live by example. I don't care what my kids do in life. I just want them to live their passion, and 2, want them to be good human beings. That's my goal for my kids. If they are kind, good human beings, then we did our job as parents.
Yeah, I mean, we try to turn every moment into a teaching moment. You know, Molly's having a really hard time right now with her only chore other than picking up after herself is dishes, and she has been having a tough time. She gets mad. I don't want to do dishes. She cries, and I try to take that as a moment to teach her that's part. You know, doing things you don't want to do is a very big part of life. So we try to take every moment we can to teach. You know, we do reading. We do reading. We do mathematics.
All the basics.
And they love science, so we don't really have to make them do that. They love that stuff. So.
Yeah, Ben watches science on his own, and he actually, for his birthday, what we did, he wanted science boxes. They have like this mail box.
Yeah, it's called KiwiCo.
Yeah, and so they send him a different box each month, and we bought him a 12-month subscription, so he gets to put like a different thing together.
He's good at it too.
He really, really loves it. Mick says, already subscribed to your channel. Thank you, we appreciate it. Emmett says, where do you guys live?
We live in a 1983 Silver Eagle bus. Wherever that bus is where we live.
Christina says, hey, did I see you guys at Medard Park yesterday? We were. You should have said hi. I told Kyle yesterday, I was like, dude, I need to get out in nature. We need to be grounded as a family because we haven't done any hiking. And so, yeah, we went out to Medard Park. I love that park because it's the tree root park, and
yeah, we haven't spent much time outside. I mean, as far as in nature, and it's tough over in the area. Anyway, Central Florida. I mean, it's it's not exactly a forest on every street corner. So, we got out for a couple hours yesterday.
Yeah, but that's really cool that you saw us. Melly says, buy a soda stream, less waste, and uses 0 electricity. Add natural fruit juice.
You had one of those for a while.
I had one. It was okay. Like
it's different waste in different ways. You've got the nitrogen bottles or whatever. I mean, it's. For us, convenience of the cans and all. I mean, for me, if I can cut down on my health, that we save waste in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, Molly, she drinks the Waterloos. Waterloos are her favorite, and if she'll drink water, I will buy her those, and we recycle the cans. Emmett says, how do your kids make friends? Because you guys are always on the road.
We're part of a program called membership called Full Time Families. It's families just like us who do what we do and live and travel full time in our RVs, and we meet up several times a year. We were just talking a minute ago, the Madison Rally, which is coming up in March, and there'll be 250 kids there, in all ages from infants to teenagers, and they keep in touch. My son played video games, so he plays with friends on there. We're here now at our family property, and there's cousins here and people, friends here. So I mean, we make it happen.
Lena says, I love watching these lives in my living room with some hot cocoa. Ooh, that sounds good. Chrissy says, try ice sparkling water when you crave a sweet drink. 0 sugar, so many flavors.
Cool.
Molly likes those.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, we might pick a few of those up. Jeanette says, I watched an early one with the dog washing room. You both look so much happier.
Yeah, we
need to rewatch that one just to see how far we've come. But yeah, it's amazing the difference that we both feel in each other. And we'll sit back and reflect and really be appreciative of how far we've come. Mick says, who is that? I would like Justin Timberlake. In Sync. I don't know if many of you know this, was my first concert. And then I've seen Justin Timberlake in concert 3 other times.
Wow.
Aside from that.
I've never seen him.
Well, it's all right because it's fine.
Cry me a river.
Yeah. Michelle says, my window is open here in
it
Tampa.
feels nice out there.
Sarah says, I love that you cut your hair and he grew his out. You both look amazing. Finding your happiness really is better for your health.
Absolutely.
For sure. it was always on my bucket list to shave my head. And Kyle supported me and he was like, well, if that's what's going to make you happy. And now like, I can't imagine having any other hairstyle.
Yeah.
Like I love it. And I can't imagine him with any other hairstyle. Michelle says, I love it here. I bet. Because right now in Long Island, it's probably pretty freaking cold. Hey guys, Kyle, your hair looks great. Jen, beautiful as always. Happy Sunday night. We're coming to Maine. We're coming to Maine this summer. Mo Mouse says, hope you have a great Sunday. We hope you have a great Sunday, Mo. Hey Jen and Kyle, love your videos. Thanks, Catalina. Thank you for being here. Mick says, I will go ahead and get off. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mick.
Oh, you may not even be here, but have a good night.
Yes. Have a good rest of your day. Sarah says, I would rather you share ads to help kids than to promote the brands that are apparently promoting to harm children. Yeah, like we don't do a whole lot of brand deals. If you see a brand deal come across, it's because we love that company. Yeah. My reel for Anna Clayton, she sent me some earrings and she's a longtime friend. And I've had her earrings for years. And so those I love doing. Like today in my Instagram stories, I showed all the products that I bought from Shop Local and I bought those with my own money. I genuinely enjoy helping small businesses out. And we actually recently did a brand deal about a water purifier and I freaking love that thing. Yeah.
And that's it's saving, for the environment. We would buy plastic water jugs and they were trying to be able to eliminate that. So yeah.
Yeah,
my knees killing me.
Your knees killing me. All right, let me get to a couple more and then we'll go. Anna says, you guys lead by example in so many areas of life. I salute you and adore you both so much. Thank you. Let me get David says, guys, love your content. Where in the US do you think people are the kindest? Chicago. Freaking Chicago. But everybody's been great.
I just say I don't think there's really a region that I would say is nicer than the others. People in certain areas, they do things a little differently, but all in all, I mean, we've met great people everywhere we've went. I mean, I can't think of one area we've been in that we've met not one nice person. So I don't know, that wouldn't be totally tough for me to. I mean, I like the Southern hospitality. We kill you with sweetness and kindness, and and other places are a little more reserved, but they're still good, nice, wholesome people. So that's a tough one.
There's no place that I wouldn't go back to.
Yeah.
Bonnie Perkins is why I love your videos and travels. Merry Christmas to you all. We love you too, Bonnie. Nomad Mom says your channel is inspiring. Thank you. We try. Debbie says, hi guys, you're both light and life and joy. I adore y'all so much. Number 7, don't be an asshole. I think we should make that into a shirt. I like that hashtag. Let me get to a couple more. Hillbilly RVers says, do you guys ever get out west, like Arizona and Utah?
Yeah, we spend a good amount of time out there. We'll be back out there this time next year, probably.
Cindy says, I totally enjoy your demeanors and you all have a very close relationship. Love you guys. We love you too. Carson says, nice haircut, my G.
Thank you.
Certainly Gail says, hello, you guys rock. Anthony Haynes is going to get blocked because he's talking about balls in the comments. Yep.
Maybe it's saying balls.
Yep. That's not good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love you. Oh, one more. I love your earth sandals you wear, Jen. I think they're grounding. They're some of the sandals that I want. They're earth runners. I love them. In our video description, we actually have a link for them.
Yeah, you say 10%, right?
Yeah, 10%. But this guy is hurting. We're going to get him off to bed. Thank you for being here. Moderators, you're amazing. So everybody, we love you guys so very much and appreciate you more than you know.
Have a good week, guys.
We'll see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Bye.